gonna last. I'm getting addicted.
No, let me tell you, I love this extra hour.
Everything is organic here on the bonus hour.
Yeah, baby.
Hey, yo, check this out.
It's Wendy, man.
Here it is.
It's the bonus hour on the Wendy Williams Experience.
107.5 WBLS, New York.
I got the green light that I can, not that this affects you guys, but starting either the end of this week or next week, we're going to start broadcasting on WQUE, which is in New Orleans, Louisiana. Yep. Picked up another station here at the little engine that could. Dear Wendy, I got a couple of problems with the nominees for the 2005 BET Awards. Now, for those of you listening right now, I read some of the nominees last hour or an hour before, and I was just disgusted by it all, and I got upset and just threw them down and continued on. But apparently this person is upset too because he signs Angry Man in Manhattan. He says, number one, how is Remy Martin nominated for Best Female Hip Hop if she never dropped an album? And do you notice without Kim and Foxy, the pickings are very slim in this category? Yes. Thank you. Number two, just because Kanye West did Jesus Walks, he's nominated for Best Gospel Artist? Well, here are the nominees right here, you all. Check out the Best Female Hip Hop. And everybody in this category, as far as I'm concerned, is like, what? More what? You've got to be kidding. Mairi Ben Ari. Now, if you're saying who's that, like I was, leave it to Art to know. She's the hip-hop violinist. So create a musical category for her. Don't put her in the same category with the MCs. Jackie O. Did you hear that retort to Foxy Brown? What qualifies that as best anything? Remy Martin. Remy, I love you, but you don't qualify for this. Where you been? Oh, your verse in Lean Back, I forgot. And you'll probably get it, by the way, Remy, for that verse. And then Shauna from Ludacris Camp. What? You gotta be kidding me. And that's it. That's what BET has for us. Exactly. John Legend and Sierra, along with Kanye West, dominate the nominations. Sierra has grabbed 4 nominations, including Best New Artist and Best Female R&B. Now, the awards are going to be on June 28th, which is another special day, too. It happens to be the day that my CD drops. And it features performances by Destiny's Child, Mariah Carey, Ludacris, Missy, and The Game. Sounds hot to watch. But it sounds like we're going to be sucking our teeth through a few of these categories. BET is also going to bestow their highest honor to Gladys Knight, the Lifetime Achievement Award. And Denzel Washington and his wife Pauletta are going to be getting the Humanitarian Awards. Jada and Will be hosting the BET Awards this year. And this is the 5th year of the BET Awards. Dear Wendy, what's up? It's John from New Jersey. I heard that Exhibit and Usher are having beef because Usher is dating Exhibit's ex. Exhibit was engaged to this girl. Exhibit said that Usher is another queer eye for the straight guy type of dude. I mean, the thing is that you can't hate on the girls. Once these girls attain a particular dating status, in other words, they're on the in crowd, the only way to go is up until you start to unravel, get used, and get old, and then you're out. And hopefully when you're out, you're sitting on somebody's alimony, or you've got an MRS and the rings on your finger. You understand what I'm saying? Usher is dating that model person, that woman, who's not really a model. I think they just say she's a model. I've never seen her in anything. She's a beautiful woman, though. And Exhibit used to be dating her. Exhibit, she was only dating you so that she can figure out how to get into the circles to date up. prior to you, Exhibit, she wasn't even in the circles. She was a pretty girl on the sidelines. And here she is on page 164 of the New Vibe magazine. She's not going to stay with Usher for long. You could tell by the body language. Usher's looking over. She's looking the other way. You know what I'm saying? You got to connect with your date.
She wants an NBA player.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you know, I mean, not for nothing. It doesn't get that much better than Usher at this particular point. I mean, what's an NBA player going to do for her that Usher can't do?
They're taller. They're taller than her.
So, but this helps her with her dominance in the bedroom.
Oh, my gosh, I love that.
Yeah, sure. So, Exhibit, no, she didn't stay with you. They date you to date up. You know, even though you have your show, and you're a friend of this show, Exhibit, but I'm just trying to talk real and plain and simple to you like a sister would.
Stepping stone.
Yeah, you are a stepping stone to something better. You are not a platinum artist. You're not, you know, caking off like a vat. You're not luxuriating. And
He has nice cars.
I understand all that. And I understand he's got his show and everything like that. But girls like this, they're looking for more than just celebrity. They want the money too. See, oh boy, Exhibit has celebrity.
Yeah.
He doesn't quite have the money yet. Usher's got both. If I were her, I'd poke a hole in his condom, get pregnant right away, and lock it down. Because you can't do any better than Usher at this particular point. Who's she going to do better with? Carmelo Anthony? I mean, even if Lala broke up with him, why is that better than Usher?
Right.
Hell no. Usher's got a social life that Carmelo Anthony can't even match. Do you understand what I'm saying? LeBron James? Hell no.
Ugly child.
This chick right here, she wants to roll with the social life. You see what I'm saying? She doesn't just want to be dating you and laying in the cut while you're on the road, going to some damn NBA wives meeting. She wants to be on the red carpet. She wants to be shown off like a Rolls Royce. And there she is with Usher. She can't do any better. Exhibit, fall back.
Put that where? Back there.
Just know what it is, and you've got to start screening your women more carefully. Understand that a woman who's going to who's going to date Exhibit is probably looking to you as a stepping stone. Then you're going to bring her like the Funkmaster Flex's car show or something. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's going to be there with all kind of cars and stuff. She's going to say, "Excuse me, I have to go to the bathroom," and rub up against something. Game, Fitty. You know, everybody's going to be there. Including me.
Uh-oh.
With my aviator. Laugh now. Wow. Say ooh later.
Wow.
I mean, you're a very nice man, Exhibit, but please. You're the stepping stone. You're not the final frontier. Thank you. I like that too. Yes. Who's entering cars? Everybody. Everybody. He's got everybody in that car show. What is that, June 25th and 26th?
Yes.
In Atlantic City.
Crazy.
Mm-hmm. Full Force is coming back. Well, I got to tell you something. They're collaborating with the Black Eyed Peas. On a new track called Don't Funk With My Heart.
It's an 80s title.
They're dealing with Full Force. The Peas' new CD, Monkey Business, will be out on June 7th. And Full Force is in the music lab right now. Aside from working with the Peas, they have a new comer coming out called Rihanna, who Jay-Z just signed to Def Jam.
Wow.
Rihanna. Now look, the VIP line is ringing in the studio. If that is Bo Damn Legged Lou, tell him I said hello, but I can't talk. It's been the same VIP line in the studio since Frankie Crocker was alive and using the same very studio, doing the same shift. Wow. So we get a lot of... I know. Is that Bo Legged Lou or is that Vaughn Harper? One of the two. Vaughn comes up at 7 with The Quiet Storm, but he listens to the show, and throughout the day he'll call and collaborate on certain stories and whatnot. Sometimes he knows stuff. Apparently it's neither, so we'll move along. Aisha Tyler is not slowing down. Apparently, she is going to be starring opposite Raven Simone in a Lifetime movie tentatively called For One Night. She's also going to appear in an independent film alongside Mila. I've never known how to say her last name. I'm not going to start pretending now. Hello.
Hello. Hi, Wendy.
Hi, how are you?
I am blessed now that I'm talking to you.
Well, good. I'm glad to be here for you.
Two things. I want to tell you, you're a friend of my heart, and I love you dearly.
Thank you.
That's the first one. And then the second one is, I heard this maybe about like a month ago, stating that you was given a bus ride. You was given a crab fest. You was going to Baltimore Harbor.
Yes.
And I looked up. I was calling like agencies and stuff like that, travel agencies or whatever, and I looked up. The first place I called was Rose Tourist, and they told me about, I had a slot open. So make a long story short, me and a coworker at UMDMJ is giving a bus ride to your crab fest.
Oh, wow.
And I work at, like I said, I work at UMDMJ or whatever, and the people there are like kind of iffy because they really not sure. So I started out with 3 buses or whatever, and the tickets are going slow. So I need your assistance. Maybe if you could put the word out that somebody's in Jersey that's giving a bus ride or whatever, because I love you and I'm promoting you. And every time somebody they was like, "Oh, Wendy, she's nasty," whatever. I'm like, forget you. This is for people, for the grown and sexy, and I love you dearly.
Well, thank you.
I just need your help.
Thank you. Well, I don't know anything about the bus ride part, but
No, I'm giving the bus ride. I'm giving the bus ride.
I know. Well, I don't understand how would they get in contact with you to get on the bus, because the only thing that I have is that I'm hosting a crab fest in Baltimore on August 6th.
Yes.
And I have an 800 number and rosetours.com, because Rose Travel is handling it. But
I'm also affiliated with them as well or whatever, so I'm giving them the ride so they can get in contact with me.
Yeah, well, why don't you ask Rose Tours to do a link to you?
Okay, so how would I go about doing that?
Well, I'm going to give you and everybody who's listening, I guess, the telephone number for the Crab Fest. It's 888-491-ROSE.
Okay, all right.
All right, thank you for calling and thank you for listening, and I'll see you on August 6th in Baltimore.
All right, thank you.
All right, bye-bye. I've never been to a Crab Fest before. Hello?
Hello, hi, Wendy.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good.
Good.
Do you have a winner yet?
Oh, yeah, we have a winner.
You do?
Yardy.
Got it already?
Yeah, that was last hour. Mm-hmm.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
So I missed it?
Yeah.
Okay.
You got to realize when you have $1,000, pretty much the money gets picked up almost as soon as, you do the solicit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I just wanted to, I called you. I'm calling you from work. I don't have a radio with me, so I just took it to you.
Oh, yeah. 522 we do it.
522?
Yep.
I missed it. Well, I got through. This is the first time I've ever got through.
Yeah, well, it's nice to have you here.
Yeah, so, and you know what? I just want to tell you you're doing a fabulous job. Don't listen to what them hoses got to say, child.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
All right, bye-bye.
My name is Dorothy, okay?
Thank you, Dorothy.
All right.
Bye-bye. Hello, hi, it's Wendy.
Hi.
Hi.
Am I number 10?
We already have a winner. You already picked up the money.
Oh, okay.
We played it back on the radio. Apparently, you walked away.
No, I was on hold.
Oh, okay. No, well, not on hold to win. You were on hold to be on for the bonus hour.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, this is the bonus hour. All right, thanks for calling.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Hello, hi, it's Wendy.
Hi, is this Wendy?
Yup.
Oh, my gosh, I can't believe I'm thrilled.
Hey.
Hi, I just need some advice, okay?
Okay.
I'm 25.
Mm-hmm.
I am getting married next summer. And I've been with my fiance for about 4 years. We're still in love or whatever. But the thing is, I've been having thoughts of sleeping with another woman. So now I don't know what to do. If I should just let it go, if it's a phase I'm going through, or should I just try to act this out? I don't know what to do.
Well, if you act it out, then that'll be considered cheating. You don't want to cheat on your fiance. He's already given you the ring. You guys already have the date.
Right. So, well, what if this never goes away? What if it's just because I've felt this since I was 18 years old.
Maybe you're not ready to get married.
But I'm still in love with him. It seems like the best.
Okay. Well, if you act out your fantasy, you chance losing the best.
Oh, well, thank you, Wendy.
I mean, if I were you, I would, indulge in girl-on-girl porn and get my rocks off that way.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, my God.
Have an affair in your mind,
Yeah.
not with your body.
Oh,
Unless
much.
you want to introduce this to your fiance and then you guys have a threesome. But then it's no longer about you and a girl. Now it's including him.
Right. Oh,
And that gets messy.
that's true. That's
Yeah.
true. All right. Thanks, Wendy.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I mean, I can't tell her to cheat, on the radio and stuff. Besides, I don't co-sign with cheating. And I wouldn't say give up a fiance to try, some fantasy with a woman, especially if it's not a whole full-blown lesbian thing. It's just it's a porn. Hello?
Hello?
Hi, it's Wendy.
Hi, Wendy.
How are you? I'm doing well.
Okay. I just had a couple of some questions for you. Just one question. Anyway.
Okay.
I'm 23 years old, and I'm dealing with a 27-year-old man who has 2 kids with 2 different women.
Mm-hmm.
So my whole thing is like we just started dealing, but for some reason, I don't know, I just feel like I might be a part of that whole baby mother group. Like, I don't want to get involved with it, but what do you think I should do in response to that? Is that a bad thing? Should I even get involved with somebody who has 2 kids?
No, not when you're 23. The lovely 23-year-old smart woman that you are, with all that you have to offer to the world. You don't need to start dealing with men with kids until you're older than 23. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's too much baggage. You don't need that. You don't want that. And you just started seeing him. It's time to end it.
Because I find like, I find like I'm playing the stepmother role too. He has to take care of his
Listen,
kids
you're saying all too much. When I was 23, there's no way I could have handled that. And so, my advice to you as a smart young woman is don't take on anybody else's baggage until your age clock dictates that it's now time to. And that would be somewhere around 27, 28, 29, 30. 27 is the young end of when a girl should be dealing with a man with kids, as far as I'm concerned. You shouldn't be dealing with any man with kids. I don't care how cute he is. Unless he's really wealthy and you see that all the kids are being taken care of and the baby's mothers are satisfied, happy, and where? Over there.
I mean, he is successful. I mean,
successful and wealth are 2 different things.
Oh, okay.
And he's got 2 kids by 2 different babies' mothers, so he's also sloppy.
That is true.
How old are the kids?
What is it, 8 and 4?
And please, and you got to deal with that back talk. I got a 4-year-old at home that would look at you and say, "You ain't my mother."
Oh, okay.
So, why would you want to deal with that?
I mean, because he's a nice person.
But you're taking on the whole package. Bail.
Okay.
Thanks. Bye.
Thanks. Bye.
Am I testy? Well, doggone it, I want a pork chop.
Oh.
Do you understand? I make the best pork chop cutlet. I wrap it in bacon. You know what I mean? Put that in the oven. It doesn't need sauce. You just, you marinate the pork chop cutlet.
Be strong.
It's no bone, nothing. And then you wrap it in 1, 2, 3 slices of full fat pork bacon. And you make that with a side of yellow rice. And give me 4 nice size
joints.
Broccoli sprigs or asparagus. Or something like that. 4 nice sized florets of cauliflower, and my dinner's done. Jeez Louise. I'm detoxing, though. I'm going to do it.
You're doing good so far.
Yep. I got a colon cleanse for the first time in my life. I got that on Wednesday. I'm going to purge all the devil sinnery in me, all the swallowed gum, all the years of offending, whatever else is in there, all the full fat this and the full fat that. Because I feel like I eat so much differently now than I did then. Now I eat everything. Well, not right now because I'm detoxing. But I eat everything except I do it with limitations. I learned that from LA Weight Loss. They really taught me a lot. But I wanted to detox and purge my body. So I'm mixing and blending and pill popping. Natural pills, though. Nothing that's going to make my thyroid crazy. I already checked with my endocrinologist. And so now I'm going to get, colon blow on Wednesday.
There you go.
On this detox diet, they say go do that twice a week, though. I don't know about that. I've never had it even once, so I'll have to see how that feels.
You'll lose at least 5 pounds that first time.
I lost 3 pounds over the weekend.
Ooh.
I started this on Friday. The sidebar to this detox diet that I'm on is that you lose a pound a day. That's right. You know Judith Regan, the book editor? She did it. Fabulously successful on it. I discovered it, my friend from Sister to Sister, Jamie Foster Brown. She walks in the room, I'm like, oh my God, you look like a teenager. What are you doing? And she's all happy and excited. Next, she says, give me your cell phone. She grabs my cell phone and she calls up to Martha's Vineyard to speak to the guru who holds court up there. So I'm like, it's all happening too fast. This is Jamie. She's, what are you, drinking, woman? It all happened. I'm just playing, Jamie, but it all happened so fast. And so I told the guru, I'm like, look, I don't have time to be coming to Martha's Vineyard. I mean, Jamie looks great, but thanks. She said, I'll call you Wednesday. This is what the guru said. Wednesday, bring. This is a couple Wednesdays ago. Hello? It's actually Jimmy Hester's, the guru's assistant, because he was the one who came to New York to shadow me. Hello? It's Jimmy. I'm like, who? He says, of the detox diet. I'm like, hi, look, I can't do it. I don't have time to go to Martha's Vineyard. It sounds really great, but, I got a particular kind of career. I'm not the boss of the bosses like Judith Regan, and one of my radio crime boss women, she heads up her whole radio empire. And, these women have time to dictate the empire from Martha's Vineyard, not me. I'm on the grind. Well, we'll come to Jersey and shadow. Yoo-hoo! I'm like, you got to be kidding me. Yes, we'll move into your house. What? Move into my house? No. But it's all working out, I have to tell you. Like, I really don't need a shadow. I'm a woman of a certain age. I put a bunch of pollutants in my body. And I know that, unlike all the diets that I've been on, other than LA weight loss, and I'm talking about way prior to, you know what I mean? Like, on my first diet, I remember first grade, but I also remember stealing Twinkies out of the other kids' lunches in first grade. You know what I'm saying? Now, I know. It's for me. The only one who's going to benefit is me. If I don't do it right, then I'm the only one who loses out. So Jimmy was shadowing me, on Friday, and he wanted to shadow on Saturday and Sunday too, but I was like, you know what? I think I got it. And I've been very good. I had a business meeting earlier today. I told everybody nobody ordered. We met at a restaurant. It was, I wasn't the one who called the restaurant. I was like, I don't know why we're meeting at a restaurant because don't nobody eat here. I didn't say it like that, but I told the maitre d', I said, you can take away the bread and you can take away the menus. We'll take a bunch of bottles of water and we'll take an olive plate. That's it. And I didn't eat from the olive plate. I took the powder out of my bag. I threw it in the water. I have it in my hand right now. Art, remind me to leave with this one here in the office.
Okay.
And a fistful of pills out, and I'm mixing and pilling and listening to business. When it's over, the tab is like $10. We were in like a really nice restaurant with silver and tablecloths and stuff.
How much was the tip?
I don't know. I didn't pay. Oh. I wasn't the one who called the meeting. Oh. I mean, it was about me getting involved with something, So I'm going to do it. Jimmy, if you're listening, I've been doing fabulously well. Thank you. Ann Tripp called up, by the way, from the WBLS Morning Show. And Ann says that Usher's girlfriend was a former Fredericks of Hollywood model, and she was in Friday After Next.
Mm-hmm. Currently a Fredericks of Hollywood model.
Is she currently a Fredericks model?
Yeah.
Well, I get the Fredericks catalog. I've never seen her in there.
Oh, maybe she's formerly there. She just quit with Usher.
You know damn well Usher's mother will not let the girl have a baby. Since when do mothers dictate the position placed on a pin? I mean, Usher and his mother might be close, but hopefully they're not that damn close. When the lights get turned out, that's just Usher and that girl and the pin. Can you please tell these tricks to listen to the damn show? Because if I hear one more person talking about, did I win at 6:15, I'm going to flip. Okay. Everyone knows that crusty... Oh. You know what, Monica? I'm going to knife you. Look at her next paragraph. Shit made me throw myself under the bus. That's our personal laugh trap for you. So the Federlines premieres tomorrow on UPN. Must watch for the entire experience, young, old, and everyone in between. Please watch UPN and the Federlines. I'll be watching. Over the weekend, they were in Vegas, though. Apparently, Kevin's father, the elder Mr. Federline, had a birthday party. Brittany was spotted in a club in Vegas on Friday night, but she was real low-key, wearing big clothes and a hat. Do we want to talk about Dave Chappelle, or is that over-talked? Give me some information about my radio station. What's all going on around here? I want to give the information about Justo's funeral also. Justo Faison. First of all, WBLS loves The Shadow. The Shadow is professionally owned and operated, and it's been one of the longest running clubs in Manhattan. DJ Sugar Daddy is there on Thursday nights when it's free. And on Fridays, it's Elbow to Elbow. And Chuck Tillat's there on Saturdays. And Memorial Day weekend is coming up. So Memorial Day Sunday, when a lot of people don't have work or school or Monday. By the way, we're working on Memorial Monday. Is everybody okay with that?
We always do.
Okay. Oh, the new chick, April. You're okay with it? All right. We'll be here.
You can crash if you want to on Sunday night.
Today is April's first day here. She goes to American University. She took the Greyhound to Manhattan, and she'll be. What time does your bus leave tonight?
Tonight.
They leave every hour.
Yeah, every hour, so whenever I can.
Yeah. How much does that cost you, that round trip ticket?
It only costs $35.
Yeah, but that's a lot still for an internship. But you know what? You got a grinding spirit like I did. And like Puffy. You know, that's the grinding spirit. The only part about you, April, that I'm a little confused about is that you're not getting your air checks made in a timely manner. And you know, if you want to be a disc jockey at a radio station, you got to deliver the air check. I'm just a little bit concerned about that part. But the grinding spirit of the $35 and the great, where do you get your money? Art?
She got a sugar daddy probably.
I just saved up some money.
Where'd you get that money? Your parents rich?
No, not at all. I wish.
An internship lasts for 3 months. She's going to pay $35 every Monday for a round trip ticket.
I'm getting another job.
Ooh.
In where, DC or up here?
I'm working on both. Whoever offers me a
Good.
What do you do?
We actually have an intern that what'd you say?
I would say whatever you need, but
we have an intern actually that commutes from Temple right now, so you're not the only one, but you are coming the furthest. What's her name? Kira? Yeah, Kira. She just started. That's why I had to say what's her name. She's been here for 2 weeks. She commutes from Philly every Friday. Yeah. Oh, another long distance person needing a weekend jump off. Kiara too.
Yeah.
April doesn't know anybody in Manhattan, but I'm sure.
I can meet someone.
I bet you can. Ciao. Anyway, let's talk about Justo's funeral arrangements. First of all, it was crushing to everybody who knew him. You know, he was most famous for the Mixtape Awards, but just an all-around nice guy. He was killed in a car crash on Friday night. He was in his SUV, and he got run off the highway in Richmond, Virginia, and he struck a guardrail. His truck flipped over and slammed into a tree. The very same truck that he used to drive past the radio station and say hi to us like twice a month. He used to be outside, Art.
Yeah.
Well, according to the Richmond Times, Justo, whose real name is Orpheus, was pronounced dead at the scene. Police said that the crash occurred around 1:12 a.m. when they found his 1998 Lincoln Navigator run off the side of the road on Interstate 64, just west of Route 716. He founded the annual Mixtape Awards and was acknowledged by people in this business all over. Even if you weren't down with the Mixtape Awards, you knew who Justo was. So there is information regarding his funeral. Well, I had it. Doggone it. Can somebody fax it to me so I can pass it on to the good people who are listening? I thought I had it. Trev, you were going to go, right, Hollywood?
Yeah, I'm going to go to the wait.
Yeah. Did you know Justo in a one-on-one? Or
yeah, I knew him from when he used to work at Atlantic. And I used to put together Lil' Kim's show dance.
Yeah.
And he used to come up when we used to work down and down.
Yeah.
So,
at Shot 97.
Yeah. So I knew him from there. And from the Mixtape Awards.
Yeah. Nice guy, right?
Yeah, real cool.
And this year's Mixtape Awards were probably better than they've ever been. Each year's gotten better, but they were over at BB King, and Puffy showed up, and it featured performances by Kanye West and Cuban Link. I mean, he really had something going on. He really had something going on. Shout outs to his family and his loved ones that he leaves behind. If you get me the details on his funeral, I know the wake is Wednesday or Thursday rather, and the funeral is on Friday. And I got ready to say it earlier in the show, and I misplaced all the information. Forgive me. But you can fax me at 866-WENDY-FAX, and we're going to go into a break right now, and we'll be back with the remainder of the bonus hour next on 107.5 WBLS.
Hi, everybody. It's the Biz Monkey. You're checking out the bonus hour of Wicked Wendy, Wicked Williams.
Queen Diva.
Over in the corner flossing. The teeth are the window to the soul. This little detox has a whole new meaning for do I have spinach in my teeth? It's more like do I have spinach, kale, beets, what the hell that grows out of God's green ground is in my teeth.
Look good.
Yeah. Oh.
Straight. Your breath must be nervous right now.
It is. And I can't chew gum, so I've been eating violets.
Oh, it's even worse.
Aren't they the worst? But I don't want to eat full candy because then that'll get me on a jag. Because you can't just eat one Jolly Rancher or something like that. And I'll make it from a Jolly Rancher to a now and later. So I just might as well eat something nasty like my breath. All those vegans and vegetarians and stuff, their breath stinks. And a lot of their teeth are rotten. Like they're not getting all their nutrients or something. You know what I mean? Justo. Okay. Gilmore Funeral Home. That's 1L. That's on 191-02 Linden Boulevard in St. Albans, Queens. The viewing is on Thursday at Gilmore Funeral Home from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. And then the memorial service, is that the same thing as a funeral? A memorial service? Is that the same as a funeral? I don't know.
Yes.
Memorial service is on Friday at 1 p.m. Right back there at Gilmore Funeral Home. Ooh, we missed you, Justo. This person says, Wendy, yes, please talk about Dave Chappelle. I was on Geraldo's show on the Fox News Channel on Saturday night talking about Dave Chappelle. And now Dave Chappelle has surfaced, and he's combating rumors that he's in a mental health facility or that he's on drugs. Here's what he says. I'm not crazy. I'm not smoking crack, he tells Time Magazine. The third season, by the way, was originally scheduled, everybody, for May 31st. And he goes on to say, I'm not in a mental health facility. I'm definitely stressed out. So he is stressed. He's actually on a spiritual retreat in South Africa. And his agent and his publicist knew nothing about where he was. He also refutes the claims that he's grappling with drugs. And he says, there's a lot of resistance to my opinions. So I decided, let me remove myself from the situation. If you don't have the right people around you, you're moving at 1,000,000 miles a minute and you can lose yourself. The president of Comedy Central, Doug Herzog, says that Dave Chappelle has complete control over his show. If there's anybody lying in this statement, it's probably Doug Herzog. Because with $50 million, he does not have complete control. Because if he did, then he wouldn't be over in South Africa right now on a spiritual retreat. So fall back. The other thing is, I was mentioning to the audience earlier, is, Chappelle pre-tapes these skits, and then they're submitted for the reviewing of the powers that be at Comedy Central. Now, it is my opinion that his skits were very much the same types of skits, the same type of humor that captured us in the first and second season. That Negroidian, gut-busting, whitey material. But now, with the $50 million, he's had to water his thing down just a bit. With the FCC now looking, Chappelle's now on the map, man. He was on the map to us already, but he's on the map across the board now. With $50 million, he's on the map. And he doesn't have complete creative control. I bet you they rejected most of what he probably put down because it was probably so slappy, Negroidian and happy and funny to us. But he probably said, oh, hell no. You got, white people in middle America watching now. You've got, you can imagine. So Chappelle probably threw down his hat and said, you know what? You told me that I had control with this new deal, and this is what you're doing? And they probably said, well, Dave, you didn't read the fine print. You see, you have control over what we approve, or something like that. But you understand what I'm saying. When you get that kind of money, you're in a partnership. At Chappelle's stage and things, you give him a minute more, and he won't be in a partnership with Comedy Central. He will be, like Herzog says, total creative control. So that's that. Dear Wendy, hold on a second. Dear Wendy, my girlfriend and I broke up last year because I was jealous. Since then, I've been single and have not been on a single date. When I was with her, I contracted genital warts. Oh. She told me she may have contracted them through sex with an ex-boyfriend. She was crying, saying that she was sorry for ruining my life, but like a fool, I stuck by her side. I figured out the password for her email account and found out she's been sleeping with the same guy that gave her the warts. I feel that my life is ruined and no woman would want to be with a man that has genital warts. Help me. My question to you is, how can I get over being jealous and now I've become obsessed with her email account? What should I do? She doesn't know I have access to her account, but it pisses me off to know that she's sexting the guy who gave her the warts. Damn, this is the kind of guy I'd hate to deal with. We've been broken up for a year, and you're a man, so the world is your oyster. Warts, AIDS, and the whole bit. Magic Johnson's still getting dates. Oh, I'm sorry.
Ow.
You're a loser. I'm sorry, but you are. I understand she gave you warts. The first thing you need to do is go to your doctor and understand that warts are not a death sentence. Granted, when a woman has warts, many times the doctor will suggest that she has a C-section. The baby can't pass through a birth canal because if the baby gets the warts, the baby could be blind and whatnot. Warts, herpes, they're all one and the same. They're not curable. But if 1 in 4 people are living with herpes, I would imagine that, 1 in 4, you did not give the quantity on the live juice. Oh, 8 ounces. 8 ounces. 8 ounces, like a regular juice. And I get mine from Guy and Galard. Just take the mix, take the recipe that I gave you, and go to a juice bar. Go to the one with the... You know what? Hang out with some vegetarians and some vegans, because they can show you the best juice bars. Because we novices, we go to places and we think we're really... I think I'm at a juice bar when I pop open a can of V8. Little do I know, V8 is not even allowed on this. V8 is garbage in the scheme of juicies. So talk to somebody who's a juicer and find out where to go. You've been broken up with her since last year, and you said you haven't had a single date since then. What kind of are you? And the more time you spend on her email, the less time that you're spending out there living life. Put that where back there. You're scaring me, dude. Dear Wendy, it's only fitting that Yardy won the $1,000 today. How does he manage to get through to your show every single day, no matter what? When people call and say they've been trying to talk to you for years. No shade, just curious. Adrian, I have no idea, but thank you very much for understanding that Yardy was a bona fide winner today. Yardy won the $1,000 in our $100,000 cash guarantee.
It's art to getting through.
There's an art to getting through, and apparently Yardy has the art. Congratulations, Yardy. Oh, boy, here's Raven, or Queen in the Field. Raven says, Wendy, tell April, the new intern, that I'll hook her up with a Greyhound trip for free. I just happen to work for them. All right. Yeah, he's very queenie. Well, okay, so next Monday, Raven, tell us what she has to do to hook up with you. Dear Wendy, I love the show and look forward to listening every day. From hearing you talk about the detox diet, it sounds like something that I'd like to try. Would you please give out the contact information of your detox guru so that I can get more information about the diet? I did a 21-day lemonade detox last year, and while I lost 10 pounds and felt great, I'd like to try something different this time. A lemonade detox? Girl, you got to get with the greens. And the colon cleansing blows, whatever. Gigi, for you and for anybody interested in this, I'm actually going to have the gurus on, I think probably next week. I'm not through my time yet, but, I'm partially there. And I gave out the recipe earlier of what I've been drinking and what all has been doing and stuff like that. But there's actually more. There's some pills that you need to pick up at the Whole Foods, and there's a whole thing going on. I mean, if you really want to do the damn thing, you can go up to Martha's Vineyard and stay with them for the time. A pound a day. You come back 30 days later, and you're a whole new person. One more thing before I go. Celine Dion can now breathe a sigh of relief. The judge sentenced a California minister to prison yesterday, or excuse me, that would be Friday, for trying to extort a lot of money from Celine Dion and her husband/father, Renee Angelil. Well, the 52-year-old man was sentenced to a maximum of 28 months in prison. He was convicted on conspiracy, extortion, and soliciting a bribe. His name is Quan, and he's a Presbyterian minister in Pasadena. Leave it to the church. And he was convicted in Mark of trying to get more money from Renee Angelil and Celine Dion. Now, Renee is not totally innocent as far as I'm concerned, because he did pay the Reverend and his wife $2 million as a part of a confidential agreement back in 2000. But authorities said that the couple demanded, they spent that $2 million quick. They demanded $13.5 million 2 years later. So that's that. I just wanted you to know that. Well, I gotta go.
Already?
It's a long day, Art. with this cold, allergy, purging, whatever my body is going through. It is a long day. My eyes are watering. I'm constantly putting a Q-tip in the corner, to grab my Maybelline. Just constantly, I feel a mess. I didn't want to come to work today. Alas, who was going to tell the funnies? Who was going to cough on you and breathe all over you? I want to thank Clorox for sponsoring today's show. Fabulous they are. The people at Clorox, they've got all these disinfectant wipes and sprays and stuff. And they just came on board. Today's the first day they're sponsoring. But I believe in truth in advertising. I'm not going to tell you to do something that I don't, kind of believe in myself, whether it's LA Weight Loss, J.C. Penney, or Clorox. So thank you, Clorox. One spray, and 99% of the germs are gone in 30 seconds. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, Clorox. I love you. Oh, by the way, you can go to my website, thewendywilliamsexperience.com. You got to put the there. And find out more ways to keep your household clean. Because Clorox is a sponsor of the show, and they got a little news on the website. thewendywilliamsexperience.com. All right, everybody. Come on, let's add to the fumes. Where's my car?
Oh, there you go.
Oh. Oh, we're burning a hole in the ozone. Gotta go. Bye.
The Wendy Williams broadcast day has completed.
Aw, man!
And WBLS music starts next.